All right, y'all. So we finally have a new information for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3, and it is in a V jump of all things. Complete surprise. No one really expected this. At least I didn't. Maybe those in the know did, but I think this is really cool. Xenoverse 3 has been announced such a long time ago, and getting more information, just anything, I will gladly take here. So VJump itself usually doesn't show many new stuff, but this time we are in fact getting a bunch of different like details on new mechanics coming and stuff like that. So that's very exciting. Now, of course, we see good old Jane and John right here, front and center. We have some new mechanics to talk about, like a soul change is really interesting. So I do have this very like mediocre Google translation, but it does provide us a lot of details here still. So I guess shout out Google. Right here, they're revealing a part of the battle system for Xenoverse 3. Player characters can now learn the battle styles of various races and pursue your own unique fighting style, which is, again, there's so much like customization in this game just already compared to Xenoverse 2 based on what we see here, and we'll be talking about it. So again, taking a look here, unpredictable new strategic dimension to combat. So this is a new mechanic called guard penetration, and it says right here, I'm turning my head, it penetrates the opponent's guard and their body, and it's a technique that damages the opponent's spirit. So I assume it's like kind of just a new guard break mechanic. Of course, if you charged your heavy attack against an enemy who's guarding, you do actually break their guard, or if they run out of stamina. This seems like it's a new mechanic in general though, so we'll see what it looks like. I am quite interested on how this will be in game. I mean, there's like a new kind of blow effect here. I assume by breaking the guard, of course, it'll cause the enemy to lose all their stamina, right? That just makes the most sense to me. So make full use of area attacks and special abilities for the exhausting energy. This technique will significantly deplete your opponent's stamina. So by using this technique here, the exhausting energy, it seems like your opponent's stamina will be just like significantly depleted. So that's really interesting. I just do wonder what the drawback for this could be, because I assume like maybe you end up using a lot of your stamina for this if it's exhausting energy. The way that sounds, it just makes the most sense to me. And we'll switch back and forth in case, because this one has like a much like closer view. Again, is there anything new here? I don't really see anything. It's like a little hard, honestly, to kind of understand what's going on in that screenshot. But right here we see, of course, John himself shooting out a key blast, and again, it looks like there's some stage destruction here too, potentially. No, that's just the effect of the blast. My bad, chat, my bad. This is really cool though. Then a break right here, a break confession. I don't think that's the exact translation probably, but it looks like there's a new attack, and this is a move that's unleashed during a key break, special effect that deals massive damage. So it's a powerful move that is unleashed during a key break. So I assume this is like just like some sort of additional attack you're able to do maybe when the opponent's stamina is broken, or during another new mechanic that's available. It looks like there's a face punch right here, like the super god fist. That's a thing that seems really interesting. So we'll see what this looks like in game. Again, it's like very shoddily translated, and I feel like we're not going to really truly understand. So we see actual gameplay or get our hands on the game with the demo or something. Hopefully that eventually does come, right? But still, this is just like nice. 3 new mechanics added to the game is just good in general, as long as they're not like stupidly or terribly balanced, right? This should be good. Just more things to do in combat, I really do like, especially since, again, Xenoverse 2 has been out for such a long time. It's nice to just spice things up with a brand new game. I love it so much. So this is really good. Now, the thing on the left right here, it's just the same old, right? You're able to customize your own special moves from the Xenoverse series before. You could just open up endless possibilities. We see the creative character using Gala Gun, Kaioken Assault, Omega Heat Magnetron. Like, this is all stuff that we've seen, so there's not really much need to focus on this at all, really. But right here, this is a soul assist. So we see the creative character is shooting a Gala Gun with Vegeta. And it says right here, leverage the power of legendary super warriors and corner your opponents with brilliant teamwork. So this is just kind of like, I assume this is in relation to mentorship potentially, but we'll see. We know that in Xenoverse 2, of course, they're able to train with different mentors and unlock their own special moves. This is great though. We also know that there's like, you know, team super attacks that you could do with your allies and stuff like that. I assume this is in a similar vein maybe, or it's just like, oh, Vegeta comes in to help you, right? Like if he's your mentor. That makes a lot of sense to me. But this is cool. Then right here, there's 3 big changes, I think, for Xenoverse fans, just in general, and especially the first and third one makes me very excited. But we see that there is a revamped transformation here. They show Super Saiyan as an example. Of course, the description is just by awakening your player character with a transformation, you could just gain extra abilities and your stats are greatly increased, yada yada, just the typical Super Saiyan transformation stuff. But I think what they're really highlighting here is the fact that the hair does spike up, which we kind of did know based on the first Xenoverse 3 trailer when it was just called Project 8000, right? And we saw that John's hair obviously did spike up there. It is the case right here. So created characters, when they turn Super Saiyan, finally have hair that spike up. That's really funny because before when it used to just turn golden, that was just so silly. This is really awesome. We see the reference to Namek Super Saiyan Goku. I would love if you're able to customize the pose. Maybe if someone wants to transform like Vegeta or other characters. If I'm not mistaken, I know like in Xenoverse 1, there's like, you know, oh, you can turn Super Vegeta. There was obviously just normal Super Saiyan, stuff like that. Just like getting more of these custom animations just in the game like this would be so amazing, more accurate to the anime or manga. This in particular looks really good. We see like the flowing aura, and then the extra glow right here looks so sick, man. Oh my goodness, they are cooking. They're absolutely cooking, man. Then this is an interesting mechanic. I think that's kind of just taken from Dragon Ball The Breakers, if I'm not mistaken. It's soul chains. So soul of a super warrior is awakened within you, and essentially with overwhelming power, you can instantly turn back the tide of battle. So you're able to like get Trunks' soul or other characters' soul and just like transform into them during a fight if you want. This seems really interesting. Like, I assume you just turn into the cast character and you just play as them for a period of time. Maybe they have additional stats compared to normal. That seems kind of cool. But we'll take a look at what exactly that is specifically. I mean, that's really nice, right? Then right here we have battle styles. This is what I'm most excited for, honestly. Like, out of the entire V-Jump scan, I like this and the new mechanics, right? And I assume this is like used during a stamina break. It says key break in the translation, but it makes more sense. Like, if you stamina break someone, you could do this extra move, which is probably why they added this guard break mechanic and this mechanic to also exhaust the enemy stamina, so that you could use this extra attack when the enemy stamina broken more often, which means that we might be seeing more stamina broken like statuses during battle, right? But this is really cool. So you're able to actually customize your battle style. So if you want to play like Trunks or you want to play like Vegeta, you're going to be able to change your battle stance. I assume this is unlocked by like them being your mentor and like training under them. I mean, this is so cool. You're able to actually use like Trunks' sword here or fight like Vegeta. This opens up so many different possibilities. I've always hated the fact that you could like equip a sword or even the power pole, but you don't use them. All created characters just have the same basic attacks to every other created character. Like if you're a Saiyan, if you're an Earthling, you have all the same ones. Being able to choose between them now is gonna be so interesting. Obviously, I assume like if you're a Saiyan, you probably won't be able to get Frieza's battle style, especially, you know, he uses his tail a lot. But maybe if you're a Frieza race character, you could choose Cooler's battle style. That could be really, really interesting. But I especially like them pointing out that you can indeed use weapons now in your basic attacks, that's just beautiful. I love this so much, man. This is just actually like one of the most requested things I wanted. Of course, again, Super Saiyan here is really cool too, but this is so just like, it's fire, it's flames, it's beautiful. I don't know what other people are saying here, but the models look nice. Super Saiyan here transforming. Yeah, again, that's what people really want there. And of course, you know, see some people saying, oh, you know, Trunks looks off and stuff like that. Keep in mind, this is still in development. So, I mean, this could be screenshots from even months ago at this point. We don't know for sure. I mean, even like with Sparking Zero, the English trailers and the Japanese trailers actually had different versions of the game as well. And they were from months prior, more than likely. So I assume that's going to be the same for this one. It just makes quite a lot of sense to me, just like and how that works. So I did actually see that someone retweeted this yet right here. Just in case I miss anything, let's take a look through here. Again, guard penetration. So this actually deals damage to both health and ki. This is reducing the opponent's ki as well. I assume it's their stamina bar, but we'll see. I mean, a ki break doesn't sound familiar. Stamina break does sound familiar to me though. And it does say stamina here. So I'm assuming it's stamina, but we'll take things as it is, right? So you deal massive damage during a stamina break here. This is stuff that we've already seen before as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it there. I mean, this looks just awesome. I would love to see all of this in action. Yeah, someone actually said it right here. That's why I'm saying it, but a trailer on it. I would love to see this all just like in action and see what people are thinking about it. But let me know what you guys are feeling for all these new mechanics, everything here. I appreciate y'all for watching, and Xenoverse 3 is very exciting. Catch you guys next time.